Assalamu alaikum. How's the kids?
Alaikum salam.
How's the kids?
It's really good, Salo.
Really good.
Really good, alhamdulillah.
I want to get to know you.
Oh dear.
I want to take you on a date.
Oh, don't do that, Sally.
What's up? You need to stop doing
Why
that.
is now it's turned into my thing?
Okay.
So let me.
I doubt it. That's not a thing.
But it is, isn't it? It is.
No.
It is.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. What's up, guys? How's it going? We're back with another question.
We are.
Before we get into the question, the sponsor for today's video is FlexiSpot. FlexiSpot links.
Sid is a huge fan.
By the way, huge fan of FlexiSpot. My first proper office desk that I bought was a FlexiSpot one, and then I put this big countertop on top of it. And I've had that for ages. I've had it for donkeys.
It's still there.
Yeah.
You still use it.
If you don't know what FlexiSpot is a company that has really cool products. Mainly they have a standing and sitting desk. You can change the height with a remote. It also has some options where you can just click one button and it'll take you to standing position. Click another button, it'll take you to sitting. Really cool. I use it all the time because sitting isn't the greatest thing for your back or your legs or your feet or your butt. Every 20 minutes to half an hour, I like to change it to standing for about 15 to 20 minutes, get the blood flowing, do a bit of calf raises. Just standing and working is actually a vibe, not gonna lie.
That's why we need a walking treadmill for underneath.
Oh, here we go. So FlexiSpot have one big sale every year, and that's the one that's coming up. It's for Black Friday, and you can save up to 31%. Now, actually, that's a huge chunk to save on the desk, because as you know, a desk is an investment. So FlexiSpot were kind enough to send me out a desk. Well, it's actually for Dina because I already have one. So they sent out the E7 desk, which is the black frame, and Dina chose like an oak top. So some of the features from the desk, it can go as low as 58 centimeters, which is pretty low. And it can go as high as 123 centimeters.
Yeah.
Also, it's super quiet, like minus 50 dB quiet when it's going up and down.
Also super smooth.
Super smooth, and it can hold up to 125 kilos. Yeah, mental.
Really?
So it's pretty versatile and robust, and actually it's so robust it comes with a 7-year warranty. Because
Does it?
you're just like,
Oh, that's sick.
yeah. So I've had my desk for 5 years plus, no hiccups or anything, and I have a pretty heavy tabletop on there. So yeah, I really rate FlexiSpot, honestly. So anyways, if you guys have an office space or need a desk or anything, I highly recommend that you go hit a FlexiSpot with the link in the description for this Black Friday sale. Up to 31% off. Go check it out.
Hi Sid and Dina. Almost a year ago, I met a guy online and we hit it off despite him recently having a terrible end to his long-term relationship at the time. The main reason why him and his ex split was because they were different religions. He is Muslim and she was Hindu, but he really loved her. She left him because he didn't want to tell his parents about her for that reason yet, and she couldn't wait because she didn't feel accepted. After he told me this, we agreed to be friends because we both believed he needed time to recover emotionally. After a few months, though, we became very close and stopped seeing other people. He even moved back home, but we still managed to stay in touch. Call each other every day and visit each other. He even moved back home, but we still managed to stay in touch. Call each other every day and visit each other. He lives an hour away. We started doing relationshipy things and he promised dates. He even started to call me babe.
Oh, babe. Okay.
He told me he feels like we are in a relationship, but he still has not committed. At first I thought it was because he still needed time to get over his ex. But now he says it's because of other issues. He said he is scared to date me because of reasons like religion. I come from a Christian family, but I have been drawn to Islam for a while before I even met him and will most likely marry a Muslim man. He said that even if I did convert someday, our families wouldn't get along. I'm also not from his country, but we are both foreign with the same skin tone. He says that because of this, he will never be able to take me to his country because I'm not from there. The last issue is age. He just finished uni, but I am going into my second year, and he feels like our age difference is too much and that I will find someone perfect for me in uni. Is he right? Should I move on to someone new? Whenever I suggest leaving him, he panics, even though he said he is sure that we will eventually drift apart and meet new people. A part of me thinks he is in it because of the sex. We have amazing sexual chemistry that neither of us have experienced before, and that I should leave because he's using me. But another part of me doesn't want to because we're so compatible and he genuinely wants to know everything about me and spend time together without doing anything dirty. What should I do? Yeah, so it's,
Yeah, now translate that.
it sounds to me that basically he's just trying to protect himself because the last relationship, she was Hindu, he's Muslim, he was super in love with her, and he was too chicken to tell his family, and he probably deep down thought it just wasn't going to work. And so he's heartbroken from that, and he's protecting himself in case it happens again because you are also from a different religion. However, Christianity and Islam are very similar.
As a Muslim, you're allowed to marry a practicing Christian.
But also, it sounds like she's super interested in Islam anyway.
You're also allowed to marry a practicing Jewish person.
Yeah. And you're also very interested in Islam anyway, probably because you see the similarities, blah, 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 blah. I understand his reasoning for saying all the things. It's just him being insecure and trying to guess what's going to happen before it happens so that he avoids the potential hurt.
I feel like you're sticking up for this guy too much right now.
No, I'm not sticking up. I'm just saying I get what's going on there.
I think you're taking a piss.
That, or he's just taking a mick and he's going, oh no, you'll find someone else, but don't find that person now. He just wants you now.
I feel like the guy confused.com.
He's definitely confused the .com.
And he's taking it a piss. Listen.
Why is he finding himself in relationships with women that have different beliefs?
Yes.
Knowing full well that he can't go ahead with it. Because he actually hasn't even tested his family
Actually,
yet.
you're just attracted to what you're attracted to, innit?
Yeah, but this is now... So he's not attracted to the Muslim mentality of a woman? What is it?
A lot of things you said, they sound very weird.
Yeah,
I can't take you back home because you're not from there. Like, what?
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
Where's he from? What
does that mean?
What country could it be problematic to go?
But what does that mean? You said you got the same complexion as him. What does that mean? The way you say it, it sounds like there might be a bit of like, he's just enjoying the moment and there's no plans to do anything with this. Especially if he's telling you this ain't gonna last. He's Muslim and he's intimate with you, which for Muslims is a no-go, by the way. We actually don't do that.
But you know what's mad?
But
it sounds like they're really compatible, like she said, got good chemistry.
It sounds like you're a rebound.
Does it?
It sounds like he's treating you like a rebound.
Oh, maybe. I think there's a few ways we could look at this, to be honest with you.
Yeah. So
it's mad because everything is really about perspective, depending on which way you look at it.
Yeah, but you want to know what
outcome.
way he's looking at it. And you want to be straightforward with him and straight up and be like, what do you want out of this relationship? Because if it does not align with what I want, then what is the point?
Then you got to let me go so I can live my life, be free, not waste my time with you.
Is that a song?
Yeah, do you like it?
Did you make it up?
I literally just made it up.
Whoa, that's mad. We can look at it two ways, but you wanna basically get his perspective, and there's no point in him saying these things, passing comments and all this shit. Like, unless you're in it for the same purpose, which is just to get your bit and then move on with your life.
I don't think she is though.
Or just have that little excitement in this moment and some compatibility, and then you move on with other people. I don't know what you want out of this relationship, but if that's what you're looking for, then carry on. And if that's not what you're looking for, you need to tell him, listen, if we don't have the same vision, then what is the point?
Just say, if I'm not in your future, then let me go now.
It's not let me go.
Well, it
say
is.
I'm going.
No, yeah, no, but okay, so say I'm going, but when he says, no, I do, you are in my future, oh, I don't want to lose you, blah, 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 but then he's doing the same thing, then you need to now see past the words and look, are the actions matching up with the words?
Well, the thing is, you need to give an ultimatum and, introduce me to your family.
At least introduce me to one of the parents.
And introduce me to your family. Introduce me to the people that you love and care about. Those are the people who are most important to you.
Yes.
Because that's how you will judge how serious a person is. If he does that, then that's a step forward. If he's not done that yet, this is not a serious relationship. Especially if he sounds like he's the type of guy that is close-knit with his family, really cares about his family.
Or not, sounds like they might look like they're close-knit, but actually, if you're scared of your family...
Well, he keeps mentioning his family.
Yeah.
So family means a lot to him.
It means a lot to him, but when you're scared of your family in that way, it's more of like a closeness where like, oh yeah, it means a lot, but there's a lot of you know, expectation and like cultural expectations and probably loads of like narcissism and like religious manipulation, blah blah blah. So yeah, although it might seem close, it's only conditional.
Yeah, but we're giving him an excuse now.
No, I'm
we're
just
giving
saying-
him an excuse. Like there could be all of that, and you can still turn around, and at your big age, you can turn around to your parents and say, "Look, I'm serious. I've got
You can.
I've got someone, and I'm serious about her."
Yes.
You're old enough.
You
You're
can.
not a kid.
I'm just saying it's much harder to do that.
Yeah, it's much harder to do that, but honestly, you're an adult. Like, get over it.
Loads of people can't see through the fake family closeness sometimes as well.
You know,
There needs to be a lot of talking about your future, and you need to be able to see the steps he's putting, like you meeting his family, for you to be a part of his future.
yeah.
Because if you just remain a hidden thing for how many years to come, then he's not planning on ever making you public in his world, which is so disrespectful.
If you guys were going to do this, he's just thinking about himself, whereas you're sacrificing as well. You know what I mean? Why is he only thinking about himself? Like, you're sacrificing a lot to be with him. Not saying that he won't be, but
It's really difficult in a marriage or a partnership, how much the other person is also giving up or also doing or also sacrificing to be with you when you're also sacrificing and doing.
So I would advise people, like, this is a general consensus.
Yeah.
Do not get with a selfish person.
But you know what, Sid? A lot of the time you don't find out they're selfish until
Yeah.
you've made the commitment and then
But
you live
if the
together.
person is always
So
like,
you
but
don't.
my situation, but me, but what about this? Shut up. Just shut the fuck up.
Yeah, because there are two people in the relationship and two people have a life and a history before you guys met. Everyone has their things that they're also doing, right? And so it can't always just be about one side of the relationship. It just can't, because
Especially if you do that, there will be a lot of resentment. Oh, we were there just fixing your problems, but all of this, it was only on you, and blah blah blah. What about, like, it has to be a mutual thing.
When does the
It doesn't
focus
make sense.
get shifted to the other side as well?
When you get married to this person and you think, oh, this is the one, stop
Yeah.
pressuring him.
Not even pressuring.
Yeah,
like,
stop pressuring him, because it sounds like, you know, pressure isn't always a bad thing. It isn't.
Yeah, actually. It's
And
actually
sometimes people need some pressure
yeah.
to get their shit in order.
This is very true. This is very true.
And, you know, maybe you should pressure him because he's just...
At a stalemate otherwise.
Yeah, he's just coasting. And,
Coasting.
you know, he's coasting in this relationship and he's just thinking, well, I like the way it is right now. But if it doesn't align with what you want, then you need to put some form of pressure on him.
Because it sounds
get
like
what you want.
this relationship right now is just serving him. It's obviously serving you as well in like the small everyday companionship, whatever, but it's just serving him in his kind of future plans, but he's not actually acknowledging, well, what does she want in the future? What about her future?
I'm saying if they've spent that much time together
Yeah.
and he's not pushing for it, what is this?
Yeah.
What is this? He's messing about, bro. He really is.
There's different ways you can look at it, but yeah.
No, as a Muslim man, I'm telling you, like, that's a piss take.
Usually, you know what? Men know what they want. When they want it,
Yeah.
they
So
do everything they can
he
to-
doesn't want it. He doesn't want it. And as a Muslim man, yeah, when you found the right person, you're like,
You just sort it out. You just
I
do
want to
it.
marry her.
You just get it done.
That's just normal Muslim man behavior. If you found the right person, you marry them. That's it. And it's funny that you're Christian and you want to do that. And he's not pushing for it.
Well, I don't know if she said she wants to get married now or anything.
But I'm saying you're more serious.
Yeah.
And this is a problem. I see this as a problem because he's a Muslim dude. Like, he should be pushing for that. Usually we're the pushy ones.
Yeah.
And on that note, let's wrap up the video. Thanks again to FlexiSpot for sponsoring this video. And if you want to check out their Black Friday sale, click the link in the bio for up to 31% off on their products. And we'll catch you guys on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.